HTC One M9 I introduced to you already, but today I want to dig a little bit deeper in the user interface called Sense 7, because here I detected some interesting new features in the personalize section. First is change navigations button. I think it's better that you see how this is working and what you can do with it, in case that you do not know, because this is something new for HTC. First thing you can do is, for example, to change the position of these icons down here. If you're coming from Samsung, for example, and know, all right, on the right side there's my back button and this is home, you know, so you can change that. The changing from Samsung to HTC is a little bit easier for you, just an example. But you can do a lot more, because you can now have a fourth button down here, for example, for auto rotate on, off, or especially hide navigations bar. That's, in my opinion, the most interesting one, because yeah, you all know there should be normal in regular cases that the app is taking care of that down here if it's getting transparent or faded out totally. But we all know games, of course, especially where you're playing, and this thing is really disturbing here, because you could hit just by accident on one of these buttons over here. So it's a real big help that you just can fade out this all together and can have your gaming interface just the way you want to. If you need this navigation bar, again, just swipe from the right side or from the bottom here, and you have your navigation again. Great help in these cases. But there's more. Second thing I want to show you is personalize and then home screen launcher, because you now have a so-called easy mode, meaning you have here 6 of the most important things you want to do. On the left side you have the contacts. Here you go to all contacts, or on the right side to the apps. This is kind of a, let me call it, first entrance Android user or senior user interface, to make it a way more easier not to see what's going back there in the settings or whatever. Everything is big, even these quick action buttons here, for example. So for some people this might be a help if they're using Android for the first time, for example. And a little bit more, just let me go again back to this and change it to the regular Sense home, like this one. I know I introduced to you already this new widget here called Sense widget, but I detected a little bit more, because you know, you have 3 situations: out, home, work. With always these, in these situations, most used apps here automatically. But if you want to, you can change just by like, you know, drag and drop and say, okay, let me go like that, or whatever you want to do. You know what I'm meaning? But the second thing is that you can here in the settings have first, of course, set the locations, and especially 2 more features you can, if you want to, hide or not to. And then you're getting for example, these 2 folders here. One is recent downloaded, then you're getting these apps, or here suggestions. If you want it, okay. If you don't, you can now just hide it like that. And especially if you have some troubles concerning leaving your location, for example, to several apps or something, you can now hide it over here. So this is useful, I hope so, to know for the new Sense 7. Thanks for watching, and please be so kind to recommend my channel and to subscribe to it. Thanks for that in advance, and take care. Bye.